I've dropped I've dropped my video bitrate to like 200. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Why do I put my phone in the other room? I've changed it to 720. It should be 720. I've done a restart. Well, the number of drop frames is just dropping. Like, I don't think I'm dropping any frames right now because I've put the bitrate so low. But, like, is it so low that it's unwatchable for that reason? Smoother and pixely. Okay. Well, is it a lot smoother? Is it like completely smooth? Smooth pixels. Like, we can do smooth pixels is better than nothing, right? Let me look on my phone. Maybe I could bring it up a bit because I went really low. Okay. Oh, Brittle Star still seeing skipped frames. I'm getting no dropped frames since I changed it. Let's put that up to like that. Ides is on 160 stream streak. Ides, you're here for all the best things. And all the worst. Thank you, Ides. Audio seems to be better. Oh, I have to hear myself to... Okay, I've put it up to like a bit more. So it's a little bit less deranged. Okay, let's sing a song, okay? And then let me know, like, at the end of the song if it works, right? That's the thing that matters. I know, this camera wasn't cheap. It deserves more than this. Blame OpenReach, all right? They basically fixed, like, stuff went wrong in the storm. They fixed it, like, 3 weeks later. And then ours, like, isn't fixed. And they've been here, like, multiple times trying to figure it out. And they, like, located the issue and everything. And then they found, I don't think it is Jack, because I just had it on my phone. It's, like, 20 seconds, I think. They found it. And it's basically, like, where they fixed it in the cable, they squashed our cable, like, the cable that comes to my house. When they were fixing the break from the storm, they just nuked our cable and we're like, oh, sorry, didn't realise. All right, well, it's episode 2 of All the Places the Song List Will Go. We're going to sing songs with place names in the title, and you have to tell me, number 1, does that song really reflect the place? Number 2, which place would you like to go to the most? We've done 1 episode of this. The current winner of place we'd like to go to is Kilronan in Ireland. Let's see how that goes. Here's me trying to do like a concept with a semi-functional stream. Okay, I just have to turn into a potato. That's okay. All good things are potato-based. Sorry, my straps got loose. Whoop. I don't think the internet should be high definition. I think we all got carried away. We should have the old bad internet where things loaded slowly. Maybe then the men would do fewer crimes. I don't even know what note that's meant to be. I'm gonna restring this, but not today. Okay, let's not break our own hearts. That's so sharp. Yeah, I'm going to do a stream at like 500 bit rate, restringing a guitar, and I'm just going to call it Partner Push. Well, I didn't tune that right. Oh, if I was the Grand Canyon, I'd echo everything you say, but I'm just me. I'm only me. Well, and you used to love me that way, so you know how to love me that way. Well, if I was Paul Bunyan, I'd carry you so far away, but I'm just me. I'm only me. Well, and you used to love me that way, so you know how to love me that way. If I was the Grand Canyon, I'd echo everything you say. Oh, but I'm just me. I'm only me. Well, and you used to love me that way, so you know how to love me that way. Okay, so the question is, would you rather go to Kilronan or the Grand Canyon? And all smooth. Wonderful. That's what we want to hear. Have people been to the Grand Canyon? I mean, no, I know some people have been. Have you been? Hey, coach, what's up? Not an option, Jack. Pompey was knocked out. I appreciate it, coach. Respect. Respect the technical horrors. I want votes. I want votes for Grand Canyon or Kilronan. One of them's got to go. I don't know what I think. I mean, probably Grand Canyon. Like, let's just Google image Kilronan. There's no point me even putting that on the stream because I've got 4 pixels to play with. It's mainly just a castle. Let's Google image the Grand Canyon. You know, just so I remember it. Yeah, okay. I think the Grand Canyon has to win. Like, I think we're kidding ourselves if it's just a hole. You're just a hole, coach. I regret saying that. Okay, Grand Canyon wins. Sorry, coach. Outworld. Next up, we're playing the luckiest guy on the Lower East Side. What wins? The Grand Canyon or the Lower East Side of, like, New York, I guess. Is that the only place with the low? I don't know. American words. Andy, with bicycle across town in the rain to bring you candy, and John by the gown for you to wear to the prom with Tom the astronomer who'd name a star for you. But I'm the luckiest guy on the Lower East Side, 'cause I got wheels and you wanna go for a ride. Harry is the one I think you'll marry, but it's Chris that you kissed after school. Well, I'm a fool, there's no doubt, but when the sun comes out, and only when the sun comes out, I'm the luckiest guy on the Lower East Side, 'cause I got wheels and you wanna go for a ride. The day is beautiful, and so are you. My car is ugly, but then I'm ugly too. I know you never give me a second glance, but when the weather's nice, all the other guys don't stand a chance. Well, I know Professor Bloom makes you feel like a woman, but when the wind is in your hair, well, you laugh like a little girl. So you share secrets with Lou. Well, we've got secrets too, but one I only keep this heap for you, 'cause I'm the ugliest guy on the Lower East Side, but I got wheels and you wanna go for a ride. Wanna go for a ride. Wanna go for a ride. Ride. Wanna go for a ride. I've got a whole set of 6 new guitar strings. If that would help the internet, I could offer them to OpenReach next time they're farting around. I don't think we had a lot of debate there, but I think we're going to say that the Grand Canyon beats the Lower East Side. I think that's a gimme. I would say I think neither of those songs are particularly place-based, but they do use the places like in nice conceits. Like that, if I was the Grand Canyon, I'd echo everything you say. Like fun. I think we got a command about that. Democracy, I mean. Next up is a Christmas card from a hooker in Minneapolis. So, would you rather go to the Grand Canyon or Minneapolis? Right now, they're like Grand Canyon is maybe slightly less occupied by a military dictatorship. But to be honest, I'm just hoping kind of by the end of the list, we've got out of the US again. Although I don't think this song. Well, no, this furthers it. Even if that wasn't happening in Minneapolis, I don't think this song really sells it. You guys wouldn't let me go to Paraguay. Hey Charlie, I'm pregnant and I'm living on 9th Street. right above a dirty bookstore off Euclid Avenue. And I stopped taking dope and I quit drinking whiskey. And my old man plays trombone and works out the track. And he says that he loves me even though it's not his baby. He says he'll raise him up like he would his own son. And he gave me a ring that was worn by his mother. And he takes me out dancing every Saturday night. Hey Charlie, I think about you every time I pass a filling station, on account of all the grease you used to wear in your hair. And I still have that record, a little Anthony and the Imperials, but someone stole my record player. Now how'd you like that? Charlie almost went crazy after Mario got busted. So I went back to Omaha to live with my folks. But everyone I used to know was either dead or in prison. So I came back to Minneapolis. This time I think I'll stay. Hey Charlie, I think I'm happy for the first time since my accident. And I wish I had all the money we used to spend on dope. I'd buy me a used car lot and I wouldn't sell any. Just drive a different car every day, or depending on how I feel. Hey Charlie, for Christ's sakes, do you want to know the truth of it? I don't have a husband, he don't play the trombone, and I need to borrow money to pay this lawyer, Charlie. Hey, I'll be eligible for parole come Valentine's Day. Super soft version of that one. A fantastic song by Tom Waits. Hey Alex, how are you doing? Welcome to the Pixelated Show. Thanks for following Kammersberg. It's nice, isn't it, Jack? All these kind of lots of like very I love a B7. Okay, so we're sticking with the Grand Canyon, I think, in terms of best place. Oh, next up is a song that's not on the song list, and I don't think I've ever played, and I just thought it'd be fun to throw it in, so we're doing that. Past me just has thoughts, okay, and present me has to deal with it. I think we might go piano. This is Waterloo, the station in London, because that is what the song is about. Yes. For goodness sake. Yeah, so the question here is, will the mic play ball? And would you rather go to the Grand Canyon or to Waterloo Station? Well, it's not like, it's just, yeah, it's the would you rather, right? I'm not, if you pick a Waterloo Station, I won't be like, wow, you're such a nerd. I can't believe your favourite place in the whole world is Waterloo Station. It's just one or the other. Thanks for following, Renee. Played a random G there, it threw me off. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night. People so busy, that's where the song actually is. Right, let's try that again. I've never sung this before. Dirty old river, dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night. For fuck's sake. People so busy, making me feel dizzy. Taxi light shines so bright. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Light shine so bright, but I didn't. Why did I think I could just sing this song? But I don't need no friends, as long as I gaze. Why is this song falling out of my brain? Turn reverb off so I can yabber at you. Can we blame open reach for me not knowing what any of these notes are? Dirty old river, must you keep rolling on to the night. But I don't need no friends, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. But I don't need no friends, as long as I gaze. I don't know. Let's have a go. From the top. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, rolling into the night. People so busy, makes me feel dizzy. Taxi light shines so bright, but I don't need no friends, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. That's not right. Why is my brain broken? Chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunsets fine. Terry meets Julie. Terry meets Julie. Waterloo Station. It's not going on the list. Station every Friday night. Well, but I am so lazy. I don't wanna wander. I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid. Oh, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day, just pick a note, any note. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time, you know. Waterloo sunsets fine, and millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound, and they don't need no friends. Oh, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. That was completely cursed, okay? I was just listening to that song the other day. I was like, it's a fun song. We'll just give it a little play for fun. Absolutely, I could not figure out where I was going. That song has got way bigger range than I thought it did. I was not mentally prepared. Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. And then where does it go? But I don't need no friends. Every day I look at the world. Is that? What's that? It's not 2 octaves, but it's nearly 2 octaves. I just wasn't expecting that. I thought it was like a little mumbly song. Anyway, it's a lovely song. But what wins? Grand Canyon or Waterloo Station? Apparently they both have trains and overpriced coffee. So what are we thinking? Thanks, Jack. I think maybe I just was not prepared for where we were going. As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. I don't know what do the loo means, coach. I was kind of waiting for a follow-up, but there wasn't one. So, not sure where we are with that. Ah. Sorry, we're just calling Waterloo the loo. That's normal. All right. Is Waterloo Station winning? We got a couple of votes for Waterloo Station. as our favourite place from the song list to visit? Are we sure about that? Once we move on to the next song, there's no change in it. That's true. In terms of thirst, you're going to have a worse time in the Grand Canyon. Survival, I think you do better to just spawn in London than in wherever the Grand Canyon is. Colorado? I want to say Nevada, but I think that's wrong. My mind at war in a little Napoleon did surrender. Boom. Very connected. Good point, Alex. We could just hop on the tube. And now I'm quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself. Okay, I can't sing like any notes. All right, Waterloo wins. On to the next song, which is Scarborough Fair. Would you rather go to Waterloo or Scarborough? That's the question. Waterloo Station. That is Scarborough. I'll be honest, this song doesn't make the fair sound that fun. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me, the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams, no need of work. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and the sea strands, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it in a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of heather. Then she'll be a true love of mine. So are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. All right, thoughts on Waterloo Station versus Scarborough. Yeah, I think the thing is, Jack, when you think you're going to like a village fete and you're actually going to a country fair. Okay, so you think you're gonna like get to like throw coconuts at things and win Haribo, and actually instead someone's just gonna review sheep. It's not the same vibe. For those not familiar with Scarborough beyond the song, okay, it's in North Yorkshire, it's a seaside town in northern England. Scarborough was founded by the Danes in the 10th century. How exciting. I just think it might be colder than Waterloo Station. That's my feeling. Okay. Average February temperature 11 degrees. No, that's precipitation. 7 degrees. Average temperature 7 degrees. Oh no, it's Waterloo Station for me. Right, unless anyone's got a really compelling argument for Scarborough, which I'm sure is a lot prettier. Excuse me. But colder. Well, it's about going to Scarborough Fair. Well, no, exactly, SD. So we shouldn't reward it. Okay, Alex, if you're the narrator of the song, you'll go for Scarborough to see your true love. But otherwise, let's say that you're not the narrator of the song, and we'll go with Waterloo Station. Hey, James. Oh, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Bentista. Okay, so Waterloo Station is continuing to win best place on the song list. You could travel, yeah, maybe. Should we see the travel options? Is that a fun use of the stream? Yeah. Let's go to Scarborough from Waterloo Station. Now, not in a car, because that's cheating. Oh, it's not bad, actually. 3.5 hours. That one. You get Waterloo to Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Circus to King's Cross. King's Cross to York. York to Scarborough. Yeah, that's true. They're like, I can't be asked to go. I wouldn't go there again. But if you happen to be going. Whereas Waterloo Station is like, where else would I want to be? I think we have to take that into account. I want to know like more about the song. Let's look at the Scarborough Fair Wikipedia page. How exciting. How exciting. It's got okay, that's boring. I want like, is there a fair? I mean, everyone had a fair in the past, right? What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? You're just gonna line up your carrots and be like, let's go carrots. Let's go carrots. It was collected as a folk song in 1947. So don't know how old it is. It said dozens of versions existed by the end of the 18th century. Well, how do you know that then? No citation. Oh, people are awful. Right. Next is the Skyboat song. So, in terms of whither we are going, do you want to go to Waterloo Station or to the Isle of Skye? Isle of Skye. In case we thought Scarborough was too light and dry, we're going to go all right up to the west coast of Scotland to be rained on. Well, when I went to Skye, it was very, very, very wet. You could see nothing. So I suppose that has rather affected my opinion. It definitely is a fair SD, but no further details forthcoming. Amazingly warm stitches. Oh, not warm here, but good for you. But definitely like a couple of days ago it was warm for like a couple of days, like Sunday, and then I'd say like most of Monday. felt springy, and there were birds singing and things. I'm like, oh my goodness me, we might have made it out. What do we need? That one and that one, chickadee. I'm doing this in a different key from normal, so what could go wrong? Sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunderclaps rend the air. Barefoot our foes stand by the shore, follow they will not dare. And sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Although the waves leap, soft shall you sleep, ocean's a royal bed, rocked in the deep, Flora will keep watch by your weary head. And speed bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Many's the lad fought on that day, well the claymore could wield. When the night came, silently lay dead on Culloden's field. Some speed bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. And burned are our homes, exile and death scatter the loyal men. Yet ere the sword cool in the sheath, Charlie will come again. And sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. What a tune. I remember when we sang that song for like Wordle Rummage end of stream song. I think we had Wheeled or something. As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. See, it just sounds like such an easy song to sing, doesn't it? And then you try and sing it properly and you just get in a whole world of pain. EJ, welcome to the stream. So where are we going to go, okay? Are we going to go to Skye or are we going to go to Waterloo Station? That's the question of the minute, of the hour, of the moment, of the day, of the century. I think it has to be Skye, in case it's not raining. Speed bunny boat like a bird on the wing, on with the sailors cry. Over the sea to the sky. Does Skye have a tube? It's a good point. It's a good point. Where's like toilet roll tube? So, that joke was not worth it. Oh, for goodness sake. Will you not just behave? Thank you. Thank you. Why is Skye called Skye? This is what I want to know. I mean, I'm assuming it's like a Scottish name, but like, what does it mean? Oh, maybe, one possible derivation comes from sketus, an early Celtic word for winged, which may describe how the island's peninsulas radiate out from a mountainous centre. No definitive solution. It may be from an earlier language. I like winged. That's fun. That's taking it for me, I think. My mind at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Okay, absolutely just lost the plot, kind of forgot I was on stream. It's Skye. I think Skye's taking it. Skye's taking it, okay? Top place is currently Skye. Next up is the Erie Canal. Would you rather go to Skye or the Erie Canal? Okay, I'm just looking up the etymology of Erie for the lake and the canal, okay? It's not got two E's. It's not like creepy. It says it is shortened from the Iroquoian word Iriel Honan. Probably know how you say that. Meaning long tail. Or Erie, meaning cherry tree. Okay. Long tail, is that like a shape? I guess that could be like the shape of the lake. I don't know. Looks plausible. All right. When small children are given a cardboard tube, they put it there because they think they... Kids are so dumb. Bruce loves the location song, okay. The Erie Canal, right, is in upstate New York, runs between the Hudson River and Lake Erie, okay. It was completed in 1825. I'm just going to read you Wikipedia. That's what this is now, okay. The first navigable waterway connecting the Atlantic Ocean to the upper Great Lakes above Niagara Falls. Okay, there was a lot of like conditions to that being the first of something. Okay. It says it was a landmark civil engineering achievement in the early history of the United States. I understand they mean early history of the United States as a country, but it still was a bit like, people have been building waterways for like 20,000 years over there. Anyway, let's sing the Erie Canal. It's an absolute tune. I'm not entirely sure that the place is going to beat the Isle of Skye. I want to Google image Erie Canal, but it's not loading. Okay. I'm going to assume it looks like a canal. Does America have that many canals? I feel like we got a lot of canals over here. We love canals. We do have canal. We have canal. Do you have canal boats? Do people live on the canals?
Job, old gal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. 'Cause you can bet your life I'd never part with Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Get a mule, here comes a lot. We'll make home about 6 o'clock. One more trip, and back we'll go. Lost my pal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. I'd like to see a mule get out of my sight. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. A friend of mine once got a soul. Now he's got a broken jaw. She let fly with an iron toe. Kicked him back to Buffalo. Low Bridge, everybody down. Low Bridge, forward coming to the town. You'll always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Low Bridge, everybody down. Low Bridge, forward coming to town. And you'll always know your neighbor, and you'll always know your pal. If you ever made your living on the Erie Canal.
What a tune. Bum, 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 bum. right back home to Buffalo. Low Bridge, everybody wanna know. What wins? All right, the Isle of Skye or the Erie Canal? So I want to know. Wikipedia says that the St. Lawrence Seaway is a system of rivers, locks, canals, and channels. So it contains canals, but it also is rivers. Apparently. Just gonna, in case you couldn't Google it yourself. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. They haven't, SD, but you are very welcome to. I'm aware they're probably quite pixelated dinosaurs, but dinosaurs nonetheless. I would like an opinion in chat, please. Erie Canal versus Skye, Isle of Skye. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And you can think about it during the next song, because the next song is The Last Man on Earth, and I'm not going to put Earth into the runnings, because then I think we just get tricky questions about how this game works. I'm not prepared to answer those. Okay. So, Coach Shipley is voting for Erie Canal, however you want to spell it. This is why I said this, Jack, to stop this nonsense. Skye versus Erie, that's right.
Who are you to ask for anything more? Do you wait for your dancing lessons to be sent from God? You like his light to shine on you. You've really missed a trick when it comes to love. Always saying what you don't have, like what you're doing and know. You'd like a light to shine on you. And every book you take and dust off from the shelf has lines between lines that you read about yourself. Does a light shine on you? And when your friends are talking, you hardly hear a word. You were the first person here. Man on the earth, but does the light shine on you? Who are you to ask for anything else? The thing you should be asking for is help. You'd like a light to shine on you. Let it shine on you. Let it shine on you. truth, but I hedge my bets on wealth, 'cause it's lies after lies after lies. But do you even fool yourself? And then the light shines on you. And when your friends are talking, you hardly hear a word. You're the first person here, and the last man on the earth. But the light,
What a tune. Oh. I think, Esty, actually, you raise perhaps accidentally an important point, which is the etymology, which we looked up for both Skye and Erie. And I think Skye was cooler. Okay, it was winged island. Yeah, okay, Isle of Skye. Top of the list. Top of the list.
you hardly hear a word. You were the last person here.
Okay, it's going to be a real tricky one next. Okay, we've got like a famously beautiful island on the west of Scotland, or a famous prison. You should do that, Jack. You should actually request a live line, rather than just pretend you're going to request one. Oh, when you're talking, you hardly hear a word. Ooh, the last man on the earth. When you try so hard, but you don't succeed. Cool. Alright, it's got to be done. Super slick headgear change. I was gonna have a parcel delivered today. Did it come? I don't know. I could check in the real world, or I could see if they emailed me. Yes. Sorry, it's got a mouth guard in, which was why that reminded me, if that makes sense. Made sense in my head. Just deleting today's spam. Delete your emails, kids. Save the world. Why is that rattling so much?
coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving on, and that's what tortures me. If they free me from this prison, if that railroad track was mine, well, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison is where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Ooh.
A great tune, but I think we have to pay attention to the fact the narrator is like really explicitly warning us away from the location. Okay, so do we trust Johnny Cash? If I free me from this prison, that's what I go for, Jack. Okay, if you can't be the best, make a niche. If I free me from this prison, this railroad track was mine. You know, you better move it on a little farther down the line, baby. So I mean, I feel like that's a pretty clear Isle of Skye wins. Are we all happy with Isle of Skye winning against Folsom Prison? You know, come on, we've got to be sensible here. There we go. Enjoy the sustenance lyrics, coach. Something from Bristol. Next up we're going to sing Malibu. Okay, so it's maybe a little bit trickier, okay? We're by the sea, just like we are with the Isle of Skye, but maybe a little bit warmer. Okay, 21 miles of beach along the Pacific coast. That sounds nice. I don't know if I can be asked with living in America and or the Hollywood situation, but I do like a warm beach. All right, something to think about during this next song.
I never came to the beach or stood by the ocean. I never sat by the shore under the sun with my feet in the sand, but you brought me here, and I'm happy that you did, 'cause now I'm as free as birds catching the wind. I always thought I would sing, so I never swim. I never went boating or get how they are floating, and sometimes I get so scared of what I don't understand. But here I am, next to you. The sky is more blue in Malibu, next to you in Malibu, next to you. We watch the sun go down as we go walking. I'd spend the rest of my life standing here talking. You would explain the current as I just smiled, hoping I'd just stay the same and nothing will change, and it'll be us just for a while. Do we even exist? That's when I make the wish to swim away with the fish. Is it supposed to be this hard all summer long? They never say that on the Isle of Skye. I never would have believed you if 3 years ago you told me I'd be here writing this song. But here I am, next to you. The sky is so blue in Malibu, next to you in Malibu, next to you. We are just like the waves that flow back and forth. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning and you're there to save me, and I want to thank you with all of my heart. It's a brand new start, a dream come true in Malibu.
I think that line and like the whole heat wave potential wildfire situation is making me lean towards Sky. I never would have believed it done years ago. You singing this song. It's definitely one of those songs you can just like noodle and say like anything. You've got quite a lot of time to find the rhyme. Oh, I like toast and I like jam on my toast, but you know that the toast that I like the most has butter on. Yeah, sing a song. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Oh, it's a song wrong rhyme. Where's Bentisto? Song wrong. Bleak rain or bleak heat. It's tricky. I think I'm going to go Sky with the awareness that the next song is California Dreamin'. So we now get to put Sky up, not just against Malibu, but against the whole state of California.
last time on a Wednesday. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. Oh, California dreaming on such a winter's day. I stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. Oh, California dreaming on such a winter's day. Well, all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Oh, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, and if I didn't tell her I could leave today. Well, California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming on such a winter's day.
Oh, that is just so much fun to sing. I love doing that one. All the leaves are brown. Even when I haven't got Charlotte to be like, sing the back part. Surf. Such a tune. Jack, of course we can have the whole state of California but not Earth because the Isle of Skye is not in the state. The problem with Earth was that all of the other places were in Earth, so we were trapped. Okay, come on, get with the program. Isle of Skye versus California. For me, I think the fascism and the wildfires are really kind of pushing me towards Isle of Skye. But you know, like without those, I would very much like to go to California. How many different dinos? Not that many, Ulo. Well, we got some pterosaurs as well. I say not that many. I do think they repeat. Long neck boy. T-Rex situation. Spiky back. Spiky head. They're both long neck. And then like this, whatever that is, snappy spinodon is. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. That's something else. 6, and then there's pterosaur. Should we count that? 7. Oh, and we've got like a little raptor thing over here. Actually, maybe like 8. That's quite a lot. I thought it was like 3 repeated, but it's because I wasn't paying attention. Those are also the official scientific names of all of those, so no need to check. Okay, so I mean, it's tricky. I mean, California is going to be very nice. It's very nice, but I think I'm going to stick to my guns and stick with the Isle of Skye, which is now pitted against. Oh, it's a tough one. It's tough. And this song's really going to sell you on Atlantic City. Okay. Bruce loves the location song. And I think this song, in terms of like how much is a song about the location, I think this like really is. This is a very specific vibe.
Well, they blew.
No, there were two games. One was, it wasn't how much. There are two games. We've only really been doing one of them this time, okay? I'll just turn off reverb to just get this straight. One wasn't how much it's mentioned, but it was how much the song is really about that place. Like, have they just thrown in the name? Okay, but is this like fully about this song? Oh, was I right? Was I doing numbers? I was doing numbers. I forgot I was doing numbers. So like out of 10, how much is this song about Atlantic City? And then separate game, where would you rather go? Okay, that's... Get your head in gear.
Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state. DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade. Gambling commissions hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Got a job and tried to put my money away, but I got debts that no honest man can pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now our luck may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going out where the sand is turning to gold. Well, put on your stockings, baby, 'cause the night's getting cold. Maybe everything dies, maybe that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Now I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here it's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. Well, I'm tired of coming out on losing, and so honey, last night I met this guy. I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Well, I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your hair up nice, fix yourself up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
All right, that's got to be like a 9 out of 10 Atlantic City-ness. But in terms of where would you rather go, Isle of Skye or Atlantic City? Depends how much you like gambling, probably. Did anyone watch Boardwalk Empire? Well, luck may have died, but love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. Yeah, I had the same thing. I'm not even completely sure if we finished it. It is Ulo. I think I did finish it. I think I did finish it. But yeah, definitely drop off. But it was good. Oh, you know what? I always say, I forgot that was from that. I always say husband. I know that's like the character. I can't. She marries the. Oh, anyway, I can't remember where she's from. She's like Scandinavian or something. She was like husband, and I always say that. Well, luck may have died, but love may be cold. Well, with you forever I'll stay. Or it makes like the that liqueur that's like water, aqua, something. I don't know. All right, it's time for another Bruce one. This is the last Bruce plays song. We're gonna play Streets of Philadelphia. And battered, I couldn't tell what I felt. I was unrecognizable to myself. Saw my reflection in a window, didn't know my own face. Oh brother, you're gonna leave me wasting away on the streets of Philadelphia. Leave each other alone like this in the streets of Philadelphia. Knuckle Dude, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Today we are singing songs with places in the title. That's the catchiest way I've managed to phrase that. And rating which place is best. That was Streets of Philadelphia, and I want to know if you'd rather go to Philadelphia or the Isle of Skye. Again, Bruce not really selling us on places, right? He doesn't really do a lot for like tourism, does he? He's like, everyone's sad. Oh, oh, Alex coming for Sky. Yeah, I agree. I think I agree. Jack's like, in my heart it will be Waterloo. Next up is the 59th Street Bridge song, which apparently is the Queensborough Bridge. Okay, between Manhattan and Queens. So would you rather go to the Isle of Skye or that specific bridge? Oh, na, 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 na. Been gaming. People play games on Twitch. Unknown to me. Oh, na, 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 na. Well, the game we play here is the super fun game of which place is better. Me too, Jack. I don't know who runs that channel, but they've gone AWOL. Mass Effect 2 just, I mean, it didn't grab me as much, did it? But no, we were getting some. There was like a Krogan plotline when we were in like the Krogan factory. That was kind of fun. Hey, Loco, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Let's play 59th Street Bridge song. Feeling groovy. Please vote in chat. Would you rather go to the Isle of Skye or this bridge, the Queensborough Bridge? I just can't find the key.
Slow down, you move too fast. You've gotta make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum, feeling groovy. Hello, lamppost, watching on. I've come to watch your flowers grow. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do-do-do-do, feeling groovy. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum, feeling groovy. I got no deeds to do, no promises promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy, I'm ready to sleep. Let the morning time drop its petals on me. Life, I love you, all is groovy. Ba-dum, 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 feeling groovy.
Like, thank you for the 95 stream streak. Yes, that is upbeat, but is it really about the bridge? Is the bridge really instrumental there? Was there a bridge? I bet the Isle of Skye has more than one bridge. It has a bridge to get to it. So, I feel like a weak entry, to be honest. Ba-dum, 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 feeling groovy. Like, if you name your song after a place and then you have to put the chorus in brackets in the title because no one knows that it's about that place, then it's not very place-based. Okay, that sentence made sense. It's your business if you know. Well, no, but Alex, the Queensborough Bridge doesn't have 59 bridges. It's just one bridge. And also, Queensborough is spelt like stupidly because so that the Americans don't go borough. Okay, so that's what's that? You know, just put some miscellaneous letters on the end like the rest of us. Grow up. This might be a bit of a worthier contender. We're going to sing When Rome Burns. While Rome... I wrote this song. While Rome Burns.
My man's got a lot on his mind. He's tired from working all the time, trying to make ends meet, but keep things fun. I turn to him when the day is done and say, are we ever gonna get where we wanna be? These years just seem to slip away. He just smiles real slow and says to me, don't worry, Rome wasn't built in a day. My man's got a lot on his mind. He's tired from working all the time, trying to make ends meet, but keep things fun. I turn to him when the day is done and say, is this the way we should be living our lives? We work all day and then we just sit at home. Is there no other way to survive? He just shrugs and says, all roads lead to Rome. My man's got a lot on his mind. He's tired from working all the time, trying to make ends meet, but keep things fun. I turn to him when the day is gone and say, are our friends changing the way that we act? Sometimes it's like I don't even know you. He just looks at me, all matter of fact, and says, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Every time things come down to the wire and he redirects all my questions by bringing up the Roman Empire. Does me know it means nothing to me. Sometimes he does my head right in. I feel stuck and bored like Penelope. I might
that bridge you have to just kind of like commit to, otherwise it doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, this is a bit intense for a song that's basically just like 5 puns in a trench coat. While Rome Burns. I wrote that song in 2023 as part of writing 30 songs in 30 days, in Songtober, in the month of October. All those songs are available as a collection on Bandcamp or on YouTube, as well as my albums and EPs and things. I have a lot of music, turns out, in the places if you want to listen to it. Thanks, SD. But the real question is, what do we think? What do we think? Rome or Isle of Skye? Which is the better place? Oh. Rome, but not burning Rome. It's not the song, Jack. How many times do I have to explain the simplest concept in the whole entire world? We're not ranking the songs, we're ranking the places. Both are interesting. I agree, Ulo. I agree. I think for me, it would probably be Skye. I'm interested in, like, Italy. I like Italy. I just don't feel that bothered by Rome. But I appreciate how people are. Just keep your eyes on the prize, Jack. Keep your eyes on the prize. So, you know, I could be swayed. Like, I'm not gonna overrule this one. Wow, bringing up the Roman Empire. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Jack. I just feel like I'd heard someone say like it was a bit naff. Thanks for following Boom Bang, or like really busy or something. Maybe a special. Let's say Rome. I don't know. I'm feeling cold right now, so Rome sounds more appealing than Skye. Less likely to be raining. I'm happy to go Rome. We've got another song to sing, which is LAX, but like I can't remember how this song goes. It was like Lifeline, and I think I've sung it once, so I'm gonna listen to that song. Bring it up the Roman Empire. Like Waterloo was that bad, and I know how it goes. Somebody's like, oh, is this gonna play? YouTube's like, I've got no internet. Well, the rest of us are just getting by on. It's playing. The song like kind of doesn't have a tune. I mean, it has a tune, but it's just sort of quite meandery. But I can't remember it all. So the place for this song, we're gonna put Rome against LAX. Specifically the airport, because that is what's in the title. So Tricky, the Eternal City, okay, or an airport in California. Only the airport. yeah, you're stuck in the airport. Hey, Red Point. Happy Wednesday. I think Conor Oberst singing sounds like a combination of Matty and Kevin. Conspiracy theory. Okay, I think I've got enough of a vibe of how it goes. This is LAX. Would you rather go to Rome or LAX?
pick you up, just tell me when you land. It's raining in LA and everyone's gone mad. I'd love to take you to the desert, but you hate making plans. I'll pick you up, just tell me where you land. Now all my songs, they're sounding out of tune. The ocean's just a trinket, a gift from me to you. And I wanna sing your praises, 'cause you've been feeling blue. But all my songs are sounding out of tune. You're a drag queen's dress, you're a plastic knife, you're pretty dangerous, it's so untrue. No, it's all been said a couple of million times, but why'd you make me fall in love with you? The last time I dropped you off at LAX, I kissed you on your forehead, I wished you all the best. I realized you never stayed put the last time that you left. The last time I dropped you off at LAX. But if you wanna come back in the spring, we could go to the movies, we could do anything. It's all within reason, it's all been in my dreams. If you want to come back in the spring, you're a toy I like, you're a traffic stop, you're the thing I'll go for when I move. Yeah, I'll never know if it's wrong or right, but why'd you make me fall in love with you? Yeah, I'll never know if it's wrong or right, but why'd you make me fall in love with you?
Hello, wee man. Thanks for the follow. That is a nice song. Okay, it's a bit indie, isn't it? You're a drag queen's dress, like what? But it's very pretty. I think you have a good point, SD. Do you want to be in an American airport right now? Because I don't. I think Rome's gonna. Are we happy that Rome's gonna take it? Because that's the last place-based song that we've got, which would mean that we started with Pompeii and we ended with Rome. Ancient Romans really got a hold on us, huh? As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Why can I sing that song now, and yet I could not sing it when I needed to sing it? We did in the previous stream, like we've done 2 streams of this because it turns out there were like 40 songs. We did Above the Clouds of Pompeii, not I was left to my own devices. There we go, I've done it now. Rome takes it. Rome is the best place to visit on the song list. Scientifically proven. Many days fade away with nothing to show. Sounds like I'm really taking the mickey of that song. I don't really mean to. Really mean to. We did Chelsea Hotel. Grand Hotel, as far as I could tell from an incredibly quick Google Eyes, was not based on a real hotel. So I was going for specific places. So we could have the Chelsea Hotel, but like we couldn't have places that like road, like, you know, like we didn't have like Thunder Road. We didn't have, there were you know, there was a whole bunch of the songs that have like generic place words in, but they're not specific places. Okay. That was the rule. That was how I did that. Also not fictional places. That wasn't the only fictional place. I can't remember what the other one was, but when I was looking through, there was another fictional place, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's fictional, and I checked, and it was a fictional place. So it was real specific places on Earth was the category, which sounds very restrictive, but that is every single place that you've ever been to, okay, would count. So I don't think it's really that restrictive. And of those specific real places, Rome won. So that's good to know, isn't it? It's a question that's haunted us all for years. We're going to do our end of stream song before we go for a raid, and this is going to be Wordle Rummage. So I'm going to play today's Wordle. If you haven't played today's Wordle and you care, spoiler alert, then we're going to find a song that is related to the word, and I'm going to sing it. Many days, but I'm with nothing to show, and the walls keep tumbling down. Why am I singing this song now? I really want to go for Steed. It doesn't seem like great gameplay, but I'm going to do it. Oh, it's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So we've got no vowels left apart from a Y. Second, that could be E. So it could be S-E, summing E-D. I can't think of anything that does that. That seems weird. So spread isn't spelled like that. Shed with a C. Not spelled like that. Just check I'm not like... Okay, sext. I put in an X for like letters that I don't know, and then like that actually is a word. Also, I think that's the only one that's coming to me. Would be that. There's no second E. Oh, for goodness sake, Lurker, thank you. You just saved my life there. The second letter can't be E because otherwise that E would be orange. Okay, so we need consonants. What? Okay. So 3 consonants in a row starting with an S. I mean, like that is one, but that's not how you spell that word. That's not a word. Shed. Splud. Am I being in it here? Is this easy? Is this... yeah, I was fully gonna get wrong. Spied. I feel like you just spell it like that. Shred. Obviously it's shred. Thank you, Alex. Okay. Shred. I feel like shred. Shred. I was left in my home devices. Shred. Shred. I mean, there'll be songs with like the word shred, but we can go for anything that's like a little bit of... Oh, hang on. I actually don't think I can not do that. No. It's all about a little bit. I just follow where my brain goes with this. We're going to sing Mambo number 5. And then we're going to go for a raid. If you want to come hang out on the Discord, you can do that. If you want to check out my music, you can find that probably wherever you listen to music. Beth and Lamaz. Links abound. Next stream should be Sunday. I'm playing rugby on Sunday, like in a game, hilariously. I can't play rugby. So I don't know when this stream's gonna be. It might be earlier than normal. I will update you, okay, when I know my timings. But otherwise, it's good vibes. And hopefully at some point in the future we'll have more pixels available to us. But I'm glad we managed to do something, because it would have been a bit sad otherwise. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? What? How is it? Ba-dum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum. Ew, ew. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Well, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I don't want it. Beer burst like I had last week. I must stay deep, 'cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, well, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, flirting, well, it's just like a sport. Anything flies, all good, let me dump it. Please set in the trumpet. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long. This is like not working at all. I am aware, don't worry. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Oh, jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your head to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Have you seen like people on like TikTok who do those jump up and down and move it all around, shake it to the sound and put your hands on the ground? Doesn't look good. Take one step left and one step right. Out to the front and out to the side. Well, clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, you're doing it right. Can I play saxophone? Where's there no sound coming off the saxophone? I've forgotten how to play it. Hello? A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Absolutely unsingable song. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But that is Word of Rummage. I did see that. Like, I didn't stream last Sunday. My tech wasn't working. And then my mum did Wordle and it was Guava. And I was like, absolutely saved from having to come up with a Guava end of stream song. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It's lovely to see you. Happy Wednesday. We are going to go for a raid. But take care of yourselves. And I will see you when I see you. I'm so glad that we managed to figure out that the best place in the world of the song list is Rome. So, that's good. One step right, and if it looks like this, we're doing it right. Like a little bit, James. A little bit is a shred. That was where I was with that. And I regret it. I absolutely regret it because, like, it was bad. Like the last shred of my sanity. Like that kind of shred. We're going to go raid Culture Exchange, who's having a stream anniversary party. So let's go on over and say hey. Thanks so much, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you when I see you. Threat and a promise. Oh, and go suggest books for book club. Poll is going up tomorrow for March's book. So go suggest books. We're reading books by African authors. Go post on there. Thank you for participating.